Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be playing this. I'm not really playing it, but okay, this is just going to be a little rant video about why I don't like the new version of Minecraft. And I know there was a fix yesterday, however I just haven't played this version of it in so long because it's just I can't bring myself to do it. Okay, so my main issue with this version is that there is a fucking storage bar here. Also, never mind the names of my worlds. I named some of them when I was like 9 years old. If they'll fucking load. So we're just gonna wait here for an eternity while we wait for my worlds to load. Because everything about this game is it's just terrible. Like, honestly. I don't even know where to begin with everything that I don't like about it. Okay, so a lot of these are just copies and stuff because why the hell not? Anyway, never mind the copies, never mind the old worlds. I named these when I was like 9 and I used to think Herobrine was a thing. Just never mind it, okay? They're a bunch of copies of the world, they're just a bunch of stuff, don't mind me, don't make fun of me for it. This one is the only one I've made in the current version of the game. And as you can see, it's taking 1.3 gigabytes. And you can see that the storage bar at the bottom includes my old worlds, and that's like half of the storage made up, and that's one of my problems with it, because you want to explore forever. Like, the idea of this, one of the reasons I was excited for this version of the game is because infinite worlds were going to be a thing, and you can't even really have an infinite world, because after a while you explore and it kicks you out of it because you've explored too much. I've had to delete stuff off of this because it wouldn't let me explore anymore in this at one point. I mean, now it will again because I've deleted some stuff, but like, I want to have fun with the game. And it's just like, it's not fun when the storage bar, half of it's taken up by this 1.3 gigabyte world, fair enough, but then the other half is taken up by my old stuff when it really probably shouldn't be. And it's just, and like, why is the storage bar this short anyway? Like, this is Minecraft. Like, it should be, like, either make it so there's no limit to the amount of storage you can have on this fucking game, or make it so you can have more on it. Like, I don't know how much this, I don't know what the limit is, but like, I assume it's about 3, 4, maybe 5 gigabytes. I don't fucking know, and I don't really care, to be honest. But, like, come on. Like, half of it's taken up by my old worlds, and there also isn't really that much fucking storage to begin with. And I know there was a bug fix update for this yesterday, but last time I played, it was just full of bugs. It would crash every few minutes, and it was unplayable. Like, honestly. And the fucking people. Like, I know it's made by Mojang, but like, can you please get your shit together? And like, remove this storage bar at the bottom, or at least not enhance, but I don't know the words to use, but like, make it so you can have more on it than just like 4 gigabytes. Because to me, that's not enough. I want a world where you can just actually go on forever, and not where it'll eventually just stop you. And like, let's face it, if this was like, I don't know, let's say a max of like 30 gigabytes, you could realistically do that. I mean, who's gonna fucking explore that far anyway? Like, come on. Okay, and that's not my only problem with this. They clearly released this early for like cash grab and stuff, because like, let's face it, here's the Minecraft store. The Minecraft store is not on the old edition. Well, there is stuff, there's microtransactions, but there's not nearly as much. And I know these are optional microtransactions, you don't have to do these, like, it's not a pay-to-win sort of thing like fucking Call of Duty is, or the old Call of Duty, like some of the old Call of Duties are, or some other games, but like, they released this early, just in time for Christmas, so they could get all the extra Minecraft store money. Like, I don't care what anyone says, but that's the way I see it. Because they released it so broken and so messed up that it was just impossible to play. And like, it's bearable, it's a bit bearable now, but it will still crash. And like, the storage bar is the main problem for me. Like, it's that big of a problem that I'd just rather go back onto the old fucking version and play that instead. And that's what I do. And don't even get me started on these load times on like the skins. Like, look at this. Oh, never mind, it actually, well, that's just one. Okay, never mind. Okay, my point would have been, it just takes so long for the skins to load sometimes. And sometimes, it will just revert you back to Steve or Alex, and you'll have to change your skin again. And it's just, it's so annoying. Another thing is that some of my friends have been having problems signing into their Microsoft accounts, and it just won't work for some of them. And it had that problem with, I had that problem at the start as well, but then it somehow just fixed itself. I don't know how, but it did. And, like, I don't know. Like, honestly, it's not even all that. It's just, this game, when you play it, it feels wrong. And I think the main reason for that is because this is running on a mobile engine. This game is the version of the game that the mobile people have been playing on for like 8 years, or like 8 or 9 years now, or something like that. And it's obvious by that, because if you look at a video on YouTube of the Pocket Edition, like let's say 7 or 8 years ago, you'll see that the engine used for that is pretty much the same fucking engine being used here. And I think that's one of the reasons why this game is so broken. Another problem with this is that whenever it auto-saves, there's a massive lag spike, and you can't turn the auto-saving off. I mean, at least it can't corrupt your world if it crashes with when it's auto-saving like it could in the old one. Because in the old one, like one of my main worlds that I used to play on, it was auto-saving, the game crashed, and I lost it. Like, I lost the world. And that was annoying, and I'm grateful it doesn't do that on this one, but another thing is that, like, the autosave, it just lags so fucking hard while it's autosaving. Like, I don't know, you're breaking blocks while it's autosaving, and the blocks aren't even breaking, and you're just wondering, like, what's wrong? And then, like, a few seconds later, the blocks are gone finally, and it's just like, well, at least the game didn't crash, but the game just crashes so often, and, like, messes up so often that, like, I don't know, I can't bring myself to play it. And, like, okay, like, another problem with it, and this has happened to me, I don't really have any proof that it's happened to me, but one time while I was loading into it, it took about half an hour for the game to, like, even load. Like, I went into it, the Mojang thing would pop up, it would stay there for about 3 minutes. Then, in, like, the loading thing, where you see, like, the big Minecraft sign and then the load bar at the bottom, it took me half an hour to load in from that. Once. I mean, it doesn't do it anymore, but it took me nearly half an hour. And if you don't believe me, and I know this isn't the same sort of time here, but my friend, GoogleMan497TV, he should be in my featured channels list, and maybe I'm gonna put, you know what, I'm gonna put his channel in the description of this video. His most recent video shows him loading into Minecraft for 12 minutes. And that's not edited in, so it's supposed to go for longer. That is genuinely how long it took him to load into the fucking game. And the PlayStation 4 isn't the only one dealing with these sort of problems. The Xbox version, while it is more optimized and actually kind of works and is bearable, goes through some of these crash issues as well. The fucking Switch version, it goes through some fucking horrendous lag issues, and just, it's kind of unplayable on there sometimes. The PC version, I don't know, because I don't have a fucking PC. And I don't have any friends who really have, you know, good PCs that they play Minecraft on either. So I can't really say much about that. I haven't played the Pocket Edition of Minecraft in about 6 years, so, like, who the fuck cares? And, like, yeah. So, like, that's my problem with this. I would just rather go back onto this version and play this. Okay, it didn't crash. Because sometimes when I go into it and I try to switch editions, it fucking crashes. And it's annoying because, like, I would rather play this version of the game than the new one, because, and it's really a shame, to be honest, because this version of the game, the PlayStation 4 edition, is really good. Like, the only flaws with it is that there's no commands, there's no infinite worlds. If it had those two things, I would have happily gone on with this fucking version without the Bedrock version. But no. They needed to make the Bedrock version so they could get fucking some extra Minecraft Marketplace money. And you know what? I don't really have much else to really rant on about. It's just, I'd rather play this version. It's a shame more people don't play this version. It's a shame that people are actually putting up with this fucking Bedrock edition nonsense. Okay, you know what? That's it. That's enough for my rant. You know what? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for my rant. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.